A bombshell lawsuit accusing some of the nation's top universities of working together to limit the amount of financial aid handed out to many students. 5 of them filing the new lawsuit late Sunday. It names 16 Ivy League and other elite colleges and universities across the country, including Yale, Georgetown, and Northwestern. The students accusing the schools of coordinating to inflate the cost of attendance for financial aid recipients. Lawyers on the case say more than 170,000 other aid recipients could be eligible to join in the proposed class action lawsuit. Some of the schools declined to comment. Others didn't immediately respond to NBC News requests for info. But spokespeople for Yale, Caltech, and Brown said they're confident in their financial aid practices. Melissa Cornell, higher education reporter for the Wall Street Journal. Melissa, thank you. If you could explain how the alleged coordination between the schools could have hurt these students.
Sure. So the coordination isn't just alleged. The schools acknowledge that they work together in this group to collaborate on what's called the consensus methodology, which is just a shared formula to determine financial need. So there are 28 schools currently that work together in this group to come up with that formula. And the lawsuit is saying that they shouldn't be allowed to do that, to collaborate or collude, as the lawsuit says, because they're not need blind. And there's an antitrust carve out in the law that only allows them to collaborate on this if they're need blind in admissions decisions.
Man, we're talking about potentially, at least to hear from the lawyers, 170,000 students. And this isn't the first time colleges have been accused of this sort of anti-competitive behavior. Is this different?
It is different. There have been times in the past, dating back to the early 1990s, where schools were accused of working together to limit financial aid. So there was that instance. And then more recently, an industry group was required to allow more aggressive recruiting under threat of legal action from the Justice Department. So there's been a lot of movement on this front over the years. This case is a little bit different, just in the scope of it and the fundamental claim that these schools that say they're need blind actually do consider applicants' wealth in the admissions process.
Melissa, quickly, where does this go now?
So we're going to have a long road for this one. These cases can take years to wind through the courts, but if we get to the discovery stage, it's going to be very interesting to watch in the coming months.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.